Hi, how you doing today? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, I haven't been going to my meetings for one thing, so I thought I'd check in. I know there's been a lot going on with Weight Watchers, but I'm not worried about that right now. I'm still locked in till September. But, I've been just sitting around at home feeling sorry for myself, trying to accept the fact that I'm retired, but you know what? It is hard for me to accept because I need to stay active, and which is kind of ironic because I haven't been active. I just been sitting around watching TV. I did get some decluttering done. I moved a bunch of probably around 300 pounds of jewelry over to storage because that's what was overwhelming me so much just looking at that. So now I can take a little bit out at a time and then work on that. And then when it's empty, just get rid of the storage. But that's not going to be a permanent thing. And so since my last official Weight Watcher weigh-in, I've gained 10 pounds, 10 point something, not quite 11. I'm over 200 again, 203 point something yesterday, which would put me almost 8 pounds over what I was at the new year. I wasn't making much progress throughout the year so far, and now I kind of messed up my progress. So I got to get back on it. And because when I go over when I get to 195, that's when I start feeling pretty bad. I don't know how and this isn't to shame anybody, but I don't know how anybody can weigh 400 or 500 pounds because 200 pounds it just puts me down. I can still get things done, but I feel it. I feel it in my breath, in my lungs. I feel it. It's just not, you know. But I probably because I was so active as a mail carrier for 31 years. So I was always moving miles and miles a day and just constantly moving. And even my last job, I was standing up all day. Most days, some days I was doing emails and phones. So I was sitting on my butt just like I am at home. But I don't like sitting down. I'm not a sit down creature. I'm a stand up creature. So, and I have my walking pad and I've only gotten on it a couple times since my last weigh in. And then a few days ago, I did a 3 mile walk. Right now, I'm 1.95 miles into a walk because, ta-da, I actually got me a job. I don't want to accept that I'm retired, but I don't want to work full time either. Where at my other job, even though I loved it and I've regretted quitting, I have regretted quitting it because that's why I've just been in a slump, just like feeling like, I got to find something to do. I got to have stuff to do because everybody else is at work. And it's just me and my son at home. So just one moment, please. I got to put not now because I paused my walk and it's asking me if I want to end it. So I put not now. So just keep it on pause. I'm not going to make a long video. So where am I at? I'm still going to do Weight Watchers, of course. I just haven't been going to my in-person meetings. I have watched online meetings, and there's a couple that I like to watch. There's one before I go to church, and then there's another Saturday morning one if I get up because it's 6 a.m. on my time. So there's that. But, you find the meetings that you like. So I have stayed in the loop. I just haven't been doing anything about it, and I'm feeling the consequences right now. So I have less than 2 weeks. A week from this coming Sunday, I'll be starting my training, and that's only going to be 4 days. So I think I'll do just fine at this job because I have a lot of experience in this kind of thing. But I can pick my own hours, so to speak. I might not be able to pick the times I want, but when they drop the shifts, I'll be able to get some. I just have to make sure I work a minimum of 4 weeks at least during the week. So say there's a week I don't really want to work, I just pick up a 4-hour shift and I'm done for the week. So it's more my type because the last job I had, it was part-time, but I was getting more hours than I wanted, and the commute was a 50-minute commute for me. Sometimes on the weekends, or depending on if it was at rush hour, it could be over an hour. So now I have a 10-minute commute. I'm 3.4 miles away from home, and I'm going to be in air conditioning. It's going to be fine. And I will be standing, so that's good too. I'm not going to ask for a stool or anything to sit on. So I got that coming up. So we'll see how that goes. to figure out, I could still go to in-person meetings with this job. I just have to pick the right shifts. So eventually I'll get back to the in-person meetings while they still have them. I think they're going to keep them where I'm at. But if I don't start showing up, I'm going to contribute to a problem of non-attendance. I'm not going to quit Weight Watchers just because of the bankruptcy situation. I might buy some stock. I'm not sure. It's not really, I don't think it's a good investment decision right now because they are going through bankruptcy, but it's not that expensive that if I bought 100 shares, I would lose a bunch of money or anything. So it's not like it's not like a life savings do or die situation. It's just like buying a lottery ticket at this point. So I'm not recommending that anyone go out and buy the stock. I'm just saying I might, but we'll see. I finally got my E-Trade account to where I can actually do something. So I couldn't buy it when it was 18 cents. I think it's 31 cents a share today, but the way the options are going to work, I'm not really sure what kind of investment it could be potentially. But there's that, because we don't know. The courts are going to be overlooking the restructuring, so we'll see how it goes. We can just be patient. But anyway, I just wanted to check in and let you know I'm still here, but it's kind of hard. Kind of like where you're on the plane and you got to put your oxygen mask on first so you can help your child or whoever. That's where I'm at right now. I can't really help I can support you in your journey, but I can't really give advice because I'm messing up so bad. And I watched this one girl. I'm not gonna put her out here online and say anything because I pray for her. I genuinely pray for her because I do the same thing. I'm not losing the weight. I'm yo-yo dieting. I'm gaining, but I'm not gonna let it get to like say 210. Put it that way. Just getting to 200 is bad enough. But anyway, I gotta say goodbye because I gotta get to the grocery store and get some more produce and get to having lunch and watching GH. But it's nice seeing you again. Drop a comment, say hello, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.